Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime, boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? What's going on? Good morning to everybody. Hope y'all having a great day. With Devin Haney being officially reinstated as the WBC champion at lightweight, he is being granted a voluntary defense of the title first, while Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna has their interim WBC championship match to become the mandatory for Devin Haney's title. So he would have a voluntary defense first, and then he would be fighting the winner out of Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell next. So with that being said, with the voluntary defense, I would love to see Devin Haney versus Gary Russell Jr. You know, there's been some back and forth between those guys, you know, for a little second now, a little slick stuff that's been said on both sides. Seem like both guys are eager to make that fight. And I think it's a great fight. It's, you know, I think it's a good step up fight for Devin Haney to fight a world-class guy like Gary Russell Jr., even though I honestly think Gary Russell Jr. is too small for 135. You know, he's coming up from 126. I don't think that Gary Russell has had a fight at 130 yet. That last fight that he had against the King Tut dude, the King Tong dude, I believe that was his like nickname. I think that may have been at 130, but honestly, I don't think he's fought at 130. So he would be going straight to 135. I think just naturally Gary Russell Jr., he's just too small for Devin Haney. But if you're looking at skill-wise, the level of competition that Devin Haney's been in the ring with and Gary Russell Jr. is night and day. So that would be a great big step up for Devin Haney in the terms of skills and level of competition, you know. And it'll be a good measuring stick just to see where Devin Haney is right now. Is he ready for this type of competition, you know, at 21 years old? For Gary Russell Jr., you know, it'll be an opportunity to come up to 135 and have your first fight be a title shot, you know. And I mean, if Gary Russell Jr. really feel like he's as you know, that good to be able to come up to a weight class and fight for a title at your first fight, and, you know, fight a guy like Devin Haney, who a lot of people perceive to be, you know, very talented, to have a very bright future in this sport of boxing, you know, and at the tender age of 21, you know what I mean? I think that'll be a nice look for Gary Russell Jr., you know? So, you know, if Devin Haney is really just, you know, too young and too green and all these things that a lot of people say, this would be like taking candy from a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I think Gary Russell Jr. should push for this fight heavily. I think Devin Haney should welcome this fight with open arms. And I think this would be a good fight for the fans, you know, and this would get Devin Haney ready for the winner of Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna. And then ultimately, once Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez is done with their fight, you know, Devin Haney will be more than prepared for the winner of that matchup. So if he can get past Gary Russell Jr. and the winner out of Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna. So I think that would be back-to-back, you know, good level of competition fights for Devin Haney. And those will be, you know, two really good tests for him to see where he is, you know, as far as his skill level, his mental, you know, just overall. And yeah, I just think that'll be a good look, man. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about a possible matchup between Devin Haney and Gary Russell Jr. How you see it going for both guys. What would this fight mean for both guys? Do you think it's a good matchup? Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. Contender Regime, boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.